What is freaking up, everybody? It has been many a minute since I have done a car talk. I think the last time was I hit shoulders, and I mean, even though that was a pre-gym car talk, I didn't get any of the workouts. So today will be quite different. It will be different from what I've recently been doing, but pretty much the same as what I've been doing for most of these vloggings. So plan for today, big ol' arm thrashing session. Yeah, I have not forgot about that word. You just gotta, sometimes, as long as I can contract the muscle, there will be some sort of thrashing. So I'm pretty excited about this arm day today. I took a little peek-see at it, and we have, the usual. It's gonna be upper forearm, lower forearm. I think it's 2 bicep, 3 tricep this workout, but either way, I've been kind of doing a lot of those different warm-ups just to kind of get my joints warm, but I end up kind of getting a full body pump. And even though I don't warm up my legs, which I might actually plan on doing soon, it's been really helping. I've been noticing that everything's just a little bit fuller because I give it a little bit of blood flow. Like it's nothing even close to even a pump. I mean, I'm not even talking about really like getting in there and thrashing the muscle, but it's substantial. It's a good amount of blood flow just to make sure that we're nice and warm and ready for what lies ahead. So that is the freaking plan for today. Just warm up, thrash some arms, and then I know we got to go to Costco right after, so I might film a little bit of that. But I just don't really have the privilege of a hot tub a lot of the time, and I know this gym has one. The issue is I don't have any swim trunks. I am probably, I have basketball shorts under these pairs of joggers, so we might need to do something like that. So just because it's a little bit colder weather, it'll be nice to get into the warmth, but it's also, who doesn't love getting into a hot tub, honestly? And especially right after a workout, woo, Nelly, that sounds freaking awesome. Anyways, workouts have been good. They've been challenging because, I gotta get up early for work, and I'm not just talking the regular subbing gigs. I'm also talking about, having a fuller load of athletes on my roster. So, it's just more people to coach. And then I'm cooking up another project that's going to be pretty fun. I don't know if I want to make a full official announcement about it yet, but it's just something that I've been kind of tinkering with. So I'll give a full announcement when I feel the time is right. But for now, it's been a lot of fun. And so with that in the mix, having more clients and then just the regular subbing, I'm pretty busy recently. But that doesn't mean that I don't protect my peace. I've kind of needed to realize that if I wake up and I check everything from messages to social media to email, if I check all the modes of communication that people are reaching out to me to, for clients, for friends, for I should say athletes. I don't like to say clients. But just for everything that has to do with the business. If I check that first thing in the morning, I just feel like I'm not putting the most energy that I have, which is first thing in the morning, into the projects that will push the business furthest. So, for example, like if I'm writing a book, right, and this book's going to help a lot of people in the long run, but it's going to take a while and it's going to take a lot of energy, you know, I'm probably going to want to reserve my energy for the book. And so I'm probably going to put my energy into the book when I have the most energy, which is towards the start of the day. So it's just something to think about. Like anything that you feel like you need to prioritize, I'd probably put it at the part of the day that you have the most energy. That's just me. So anyways, I switched it up today. I prioritized those projects that needed the most amount of energy, and honestly, I feel pretty good. I feel freaking accomplished, and I feel like I'm not so scattered right now. I feel like my peace was protected from prioritizing those projects. But anyways, Transcendental Meditations have been good. We, have been implementing not different mantras, but a different way of coming back to the mantras. And it's basically just a gentler approach. I used to be really militant about it, like, yeah, I gotta always stay on these mantras, and if I don't, kind of thing, just I'd get frustrated. I'd get annoyed, I'd get angry, I'd get all these things, but all that tends to take you away from the mantra. So I think being gentle in general and gently returning my attention back to the mantra, that is what's going to help the most in the long run. So that's where I'm freaking at right now. I'm just enjoying the process, and yeah, that's about it. Just having some fun, gonna go thrash some arms. Not much else to say. I will see y'all in there. This arm day has been, despite my lack of sleep from last night, pretty freaking good. We've been just doing upper forearm, lower forearm, rope, tricep, pushdown, and then hammer curl, kind of all as a circuit, like on this one cable. But that being said, everything's just been freaking clicking, even rhymed, really well. The amount of energy that I have just from caffeine, water, food, phenomenal. And we're gonna be starting up with peptides this Friday. So I don't even have that. I'm pretty much tapered off from that right now. So this is a good sign. This means everything's for the most part dialed in. So also too, I didn't hit cardio this morning, so that could also be a factor. I'm gonna have to hit it after this workout. So that being said, that actually might be the way just for this mini cut. While I'm bulking up, doesn't matter too much. I already have so many nutrients in my system that doesn't matter much. But anyways, let's freaking get this. We got upper forearm, lower forearm, rope, tricep, push down, hammer curl. So just go freaking nuts. Oh my God. lighter squeezing sets on these ones. One, two, nine.
I got one more set.
Two, three, five, nine, That's freaking good for forearms. Yep.
Stop moving like your entire body. Let yourself go all
Oh yeah, that was what I call an ideal arm pump. Felt good. Like I said, despite having a lack of sleep last night, we had quite a bit of energy going into this pump. It was freaking awesome. I especially liked how I was basically just making the most of every set. I mean, it wasn't like I was going absolutely freaking ham on every set, because, you know, that way I kind of tax my nervous system and it just interferes with the lift tomorrow. But I put everything that I could into the set that was appropriate. What I mean by that is, you know, for the warm-up sets, I warm up, you know, take it a little lighter, and then for those sets where I just go freaking either heavy or for lots of volume and just go freaking ham, leave, you know, nothing left in the tank, we did just that for those sets. So it was freaking nasty arm pump. I really liked it. I even I wish I got this on camera, but man, I even had, so the second half of the workout was, I had a decline close grip bench, and I was ecstatic after the last set because I was just giving it everything that I could. I don't know if you've ever had a moment like that where you put everything into the set, and then you're just, I don't know, it's like you just get this big burst of just sheer bliss. Like I was just laughing after the set because it just felt so freaking good. And I knew that, I probably couldn't have done that set any better. Well, I mean, that's arguable. We can always improve. But for that moment, that just felt freaking awesome. I really liked every moment of that. But anyways, yeah, solid arm pump all the way around. Threw some dolphins in there. If you haven't tried those are freaking insane because you're doing 30 reps each set and you're hitting a different head of the tricep for every set. So, or for every section of the set. It's divided into 30 reps, 10 reps each for each head of the tricep. And they're just, man, that is a, if you were to ask me what tricep exercise I would do for the rest of my life, that would be it. Because you not only just get a freaking crazy pump, but you're making sure that you're hitting every head of the tricep. So that was awesome. Yeah, I mean, not really much to add there. We did both of our Transcendental Meditations earlier today because I knew that this was going to be a hefty workout with the cardio after and everything. But honestly, it went really, really freaking well, I gotta say. So we're done with all of our meditations, with cardio training. Now, man, we had our shake right after, just whey protein isolate, creatine. But now I gotta head to Costco, pick up a few groceries, and then we get to freaking grub. We have 2 meals. I think, 2 cups of rice, 3 rice cakes, 6 ounces of ground beef, and 4 ounces of chicken. So that's going to be, man, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. But anyways, that's pretty much freaking it. I got really not much else to add to that. I'm just happy that I have these pre-gym car talks and these post-gym car talks. I've missed these because, I've had quite a bit to say, but no one to say it to. So, yeah, I mean, that is all, folks. In the spirit of, if you ever watch Looney Tunes, they always have a little quip at the end of their episodes. But, anyways, man, I'm excited. Those are the kind of lifts that, man, I don't want to say I live for, but they're pretty up there. Those are definitely highlights in the old life. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you have those workouts that are just, man, they're just as close to perfect as they can get, and that was definitely one of them. So, anyways, yeah, I mean, the last thing I'll say about that is it's interesting to think, the more you enjoy it, the heavier your bias is. And so, I just felt freaking amazing. So I'm going to kind of check that off the list as one of the best workouts I've ever had. But anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. Have a great night, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow for a nasty freaking leg day, and that's going to be at the other gym. So that's going to be fun. But anyways, have a good night, my friends. I'll see you for some legs tomorrow.